to deal with that again. I mean, we use FAFSA, FAFSA, to help pay for it, and I know I have to have a certain GPA in order to keep the FAFSA, but I think last time I checked my GPA is pretty good, so I'm not, you know, in deep doo-doo or whatever. So, by the way, another thing I wanted to talk about is, I'm aware of the stuff that's been going on with YouTube. Like, I might not have been very active on this channel, but I have been, you know, watching a lot of YouTube videos, like I always do. I'm kind of addicted to YouTube, if I'm going to be honest. I've been, you know, mostly using my YouTube channel with my real name, Milady Class, the one with the profile picture of Ness hugging Kirby, because I've been getting into a lot of Nintendo games recently. But, you know, who doesn't like Nintendo games? Which, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I also want to do gaming content, but I have trouble, like, I have to figure out how to stream. I have OBS on my computer, but I have to figure out how to properly use it, because last time I tried streaming with Twitch, and it did not work at all. I tried streaming Weather 3, and that stream just did not work. It kept lagging, and it was horrible. So, I want to figure out a way to fix that. Maybe OBS is probably going to be a little bit better. It might be different, who knows. But, yeah, I also want to stream to Twitch as well as YouTube. You know, I don't know if you guys know this, but I do have a Twitch called Amazon Livestream Gaming, which is funny because that Twitch has no content, not even gaming content, so it's just been called that for all the years it's been around with nothing on it. But eventually it'll get some content on it. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I hope you guys have a good New Year's. I'm probably gonna have a good New Year. I hope you guys look forward to the new decade. I know I kind of am. I feel like this decade's probably gonna be more interesting than the previous decade. You know, I hope it's not as much of a headache as the previous decade was. 'Cause I noticed, like, in this decade, like, it seemed like there was a pretty big, like, I would say, like, from 2013 onward, it's been pretty, like, hectic when it comes to, like, I guess political stuff. Mainly in 2016 onward, I would say. That's when, like, there was a lot of, like, toxicity, I noticed. You know, when it comes to politics and stuff. And I'm old enough to vote now, so I'm gonna have to get more invested in political stuff. I'm not gonna say what my beliefs are, because I don't think that's really important at the moment. But, you know, hopefully it doesn't get as bad in the 2020 decade. I'm sure it won't be as bad. I mean, maybe it will, who knows. But, you know, I always like to think that, you know, these hard times in life, they don't always last very long. Like, they always come to an end. You know, the Cold War, back when that was a thing, that didn't last forever. It eventually came to an end. World War II and World War I, those things happened. They came to an end. You know, other wars that have happened. Well, the Cold War wasn't really a real war, but you know what I mean. Other things in the past that have happened that weren't really all that good, they happened and they left. They didn't last forever. So I'm hoping the same's gonna be with toxicity in politics or whatever. Eventually it's gonna cool down, people are gonna be more chill, and, you know, or at least that's what I'm hoping. Because I really think people should stop arguing with each other and just find a compromise, I guess. I mean, I know in some situations you can't really do that, but, you know, like, if someone has a different opinion than you, no matter what it is, like, you shouldn't be toxic to them, you know? Like, that's not gonna solve anything if you keep on fighting with each other. You know, I say you know a lot. But, yeah. Another thing that I'm looking for, well, one thing I'm looking forward to in the 2020 decade, besides, I guess, the new college classes, or whatever, or I guess the upcoming 2020 election, that would probably be interesting, especially since it would probably, well, it would definitely be the first election that I would vote for the president, which would be exciting. And also my brother, because he's also old enough to vote. He's 18 and I'm 19. So it's going to be exciting. We're going to go together and vote for the new president. So that would be a cool thing. But also, my mom, I told her about this, but even though the old birds that I had, they died, even though that happened, I want to get a new bird, but it's going to be a different species. It's not going to be a cockatiel or a budgie. I used to have budgies, but they died. And it's not going to be a zebrafinch either. I also used to have zebrafinches. I made a video on this channel showing them. That was terrible because the audio was horrible. And there was another video that was kind of stupid that I made where I thought there was like ghosts in my room or something. But yeah, I don't have those finches anymore, they're gone. But anyway, no, the bird that I'm getting is not any of those birds. The bird I'm getting is called an Indian ringneck parakeet. My mom said she's gonna get it for me somewhere in February. So you might see that bird come on this channel, or on my Milady Class channel, who knows. So yeah, that's it. I don't really know what else to talk about that I'm looking forward to in the 2020 decade. Yeah, so I guess I hope you have a good New Year, New Year's Eve, or whatever other thing you celebrate on December 31st. So yeah, that's about it. See you guys.